and girls, I hope you enjoyed listening to the greedy triangle. What you are going to do when you are finished listening is you will go down here to step 2. You will be completing the activity that is titled Greedy Triangle Follow-Up. And you could find that posted on Google Classroom underneath your math assignments. So once you find that document and click on it, it will bring you to this document right here. Today, you will be choosing one shape that was featured in the greedy triangle, and then you are going to recreate that shape using the tools in Google Docs. I'm going to show you how to do this in case you've never done this before or you just need a little bit of a refresher. So after you have decided on the shape that you are going to do, you are going to click right here in this box. That is going to be your workspace. Once you have clicked in this box and you'll know that you're all set, you'll see that blinking line. You're going to go up to Insert, click Insert, down to Drawing, over to New, and you'll click New. So your drawing pad is going to be brought up over here. And then what you are going to do is you are going to use the Shape tool to recreate your shape. So you are going to click up here. Do you see where it says Shape? And you'll hover over it. Click that. Then you have many choices in the drop-down menu. You will go right to your first choice, which is Shapes. And again, slide over. As you can see, there are many, many shapes. What you are going to need to do is look carefully and choose the shape that you want to recreate. I've decided that I am going to recreate the pentagon. So I am going to look carefully and thinking about the number of sides that a pentagon has and what it looks like. And I can just carefully kind of scan over here. And if you notice, as I hover over the shapes, the name of the shapes also pops up. This is trapezoid, diamond. It looks like I'm coming up on the pentagon. Oh, and yes, it is a pentagon. So I am going to click. And then once I click, that box will disappear with all of my choices, and you will see this cross shape over here. I am then going to click inside my drawing pad, and I am going to drag. And this dragging option, as you can see, will kind of make it wider, make it longer. But you can see here is my pentagon. So I'm just going to adjust it to how I would like it, and then release. Okay. You also can be creative and you can change the inside color if you want. Go up down here to the paint can for the fill color. Many of you know this about me. Purple's my favorite color, so I am going to make it a purple pentagon. Okay. I can also add a text box, and I can drag that right here, and I can go ahead and type the name of my shape in here. And I can always format that if I want to center it. Maybe I want to make my font bigger. Maybe I want to change the color of that and make it really stand out with a little Katina green. So you can be creative and recreate the shape that you chose from the greedy triangle using the drawing tool in Google Docs. Once you are ready, you can click Save and Close, and you'll see that your shape is inside of your box. You can then click on it and also use the tools up here to move it around. I always like things centered, so maybe I'm going to click Center. I can adjust my size. There we go. All right. Once I am happy with my shape, I'm going to come down here and fill out. Now, depending on, let me just go back here, depending on the size you make it, you may notice that some of the writing goes on to the second page. That's just fine. It's up to you. If you all want it on one, then you can kind of adjust it to make sure it fits, change the font here, or you can leave it nice and large and go on to the second page. Okay. And now this is where you're going to fill in the blanks here. So I am a pentagon, right? So I will just click and type. Okay. And again, I can kind of adjust so I have everything nice and organized. And then I'm going to fill in the rest of the information. I have how many sides, how many angles, and how many parallel sides. And at this point, you can always, of course, go back up to your shape to refer to. Go back, count your sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can go back, count your angles, your parallel sides. If you need a little refresher, you can go back into the presentation that we've been working in all week. If you need a little refresher on parallel sides, and take a look at that. All right, so happy designing, and we cannot wait to see your shapes.